Hey guys, this is SeattleRingHunter, and we've been called out for another exciting adventure. We're down here in Longview, just next to Kelso, down in the lower part of Washington State, and we're here with Isaac. Why don't you tell us, we got a little, actually guys, real quickly, if you look down at the ground, we got a little bit of snow that came the other day, so a little bit colder out here. It's going to be a little bit warmer today, hopefully, but tell us your story, Isaac. What are we doing out here at the lake? And this is Lake Sacajawea, right?
Sacajawea, yep.
Okay.
So on my 8th flight, we got some pretty good footage. There's a pond down south of the end of the pond.
What were you flying?
An Air 3.
Oh, a DJI drone?
Yep.
Okay, another drone pilot.
Yep.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, so eighth flight, and here's that tree right there. My camera was facing the opposite direction. My sensors didn't go off, and I'm like, my sister, thankfully she's with me, but hit the tree, flopped down, now it's in the water. So I called up Jeff Morgan.
Oh
here.
my gosh.
Yeah, I'm glad I found you, man. It was a blessing in disguise. So.
Okay, so we're here on Friday. So how long ago did you lose the drone?
I think it was like 4 days ago now.
4 days ago.
Pretty sure.
And since then, what have you done with you and your buddies as far as your own efforts to try to locate it? Well, okay, let's back up. This is a DJI 3?
Air 3.
Air 3, so we're talking about a $1,500 drone.
Yeah.
Okay, and you have it's brand new.
Brand
pretty
new.
Excited about it.
Yeah.
And so you're pretty disappointed at this point that it went in the water.
Definitely.
Okay,
yeah.
So with that, guys, you're using the actual standalone controller.
Yep.
From DJI.
Yep, the RC2.
RC2.
Yep.
And that is pretty cool because it keeps a screen capture and a GPS log.
Yep, pretty sweet. And yeah, it just tells you where it's at and has a lot of features. It's awesome.
And you said your sister was here while you were flying, and she actually, because what time of day was this when this was going on? Was it
maybe about 4 o'clock
in the evening?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So it wasn't completely dark yet?
Not too dark, yeah, but it was getting there about twilight time.
Okay, so it has this little LED lights blinking, and your sister noticed it when it hit the tree branches.
Yep.
And it started going down.
Yep.
And then he recovered the flight log, which had the GPS and the Google satellite images. If you look back here, there's these 2 trees in front of us, the 3rd one in the very back. So there's 3 in front of us and the 4th one in the back. And we'll walk over there and take a look at that here shortly. They hit somewhere in those branches and it's in that water. So about what efforts you and your buddy might have taken?
Yeah, so I got the kayak over there in the back of the truck. And I went out there, had to break up ice yesterday. Cody, bless his heart, with his efforts, I wasn't even here. He actually came out here for like an hour with a rod and a kind of like a hook, treble hook, but a big one. Yeah, he was throwing it out there, bringing it back.
Just kind of fishing for a drone.
Yeah, and the day I lost it, I jumped in there, got to my sweats. It was freaking cold. It was 20 degrees.
You're in your sweats?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
yeah,
dude. You're going to get cold water shock. You got to be careful.
Dude, it was horrible.
You weren't even in a wetsuit?
Don't recommend it, no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well.
This water's a little bit stinky, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's nasty water.
Pretty mucky.
The big problem is the temperature.
Yeah.
You didn't last very long in the water.
No. No. Yeah, I wussed out after a little bit.
It's okay.
A short time, let's say.
Even the strongest of us without the proper gear on.
Yeah.
We just want to stop and pause. We don't recommend that because cold water shock is a real serious concern, especially here in Washington State. Yeah. And you don't want to have a bad situation go even worse. But with that, you can look it up, cold water shock.
Amen.
But I'm glad you didn't get that. I'm glad you got out of the water safely.
Yeah.
Because this water is like, right now, I mean, it's probably in the 30s.
Oh, yeah.
Easily. I mean, you got ice on top of it. So it's pretty cold.
Yeah. So won't be doing that again. I'll be calling Jeff if this happens again.
So you probably guys together combined spending a couple hours kind of poking around over 2 days or so.
Definitely, fairly. Yep.
How many days did we say this was lost?
4.
4 days.
Pretty sure.
Okay.
3 or 4 days, right?
And now a lot of you out there are probably asking the question, it's like, well, you got a drone, it's an electronic piece of equipment that's in the water, and when you guys were waiting out there, it's probably what, no more than 5 to 8 feet?
Yeah.
5, 6,
5
7,
to 8 feet.
Kind of chest high, and then maybe if you go a little farther, it starts to get close to your neck.
A little deeper,
Yeah, so the drone's sitting down there at the bottom waiting for us to get this. Tell us a little bit why we would want to recover it.
Well, I'm actually trying to start my own little business for like real estate brokers or special events, making footage, videos, editing. been getting all my supplies ready for it, and now the only thing I need is my drone back. So
Yeah, but more so on the drone side of it. If it's going to be damaged and water damaged, so do you have some kind of insurance with this?
Yep, I got the Care Fresh plan with DJI.
Oh, okay.
Or
So
DJI. Yeah.
So if you turn in a soggy carcass, you get a full replacement on the drone, a drone replacement.
Yep.
Well, that's
There's
cool.
like a little down payment, but it's better than paying another $1,500. So.
Okay, well that's cool. Well, that's there again, guys. That's why we're going through all this effort out here. I wanted to get out here before too long. A lot of other calls come through and other things, but it's a little cold out here. But we're not going out. We're only like 10 to 15 feet from the edge, is what we believe. We'll find out more actually after we find it. But we're not going like all the way back there in the middle of the lake somewhere without any reference points or anything. Definitely wouldn't be doing that in this cold weather. We'd save that until it warmed up substantially quite a bit more. You guys have seen my configuration with cold water diving and dry suit and all the proper gear and stuff, so we'll be safe about that. And he'll be standing by here on the shore, and we'll go over here in a little bit and get that set up. So we're pretty excited. My big excitement point is to see how close on the last known GPS coordinates and the iPhone 13 Pro with Google Maps, kind of how close it shows up. You know, it's kind of hard to tell when it's up in the trees and such when it had that last GPS coordinates, but it should be pretty close to that area, hopefully. See how long it takes. It could take a few minutes, or it might take an hour or so, but yeah, I'm pretty confident that hopefully we can get over there and get over the top of it. It's going to be cold water, so I'm going to try to be efficient with my efforts and go get suited up here. Anything else you have on your ideas or anything?
Well, I just really appreciate Jeff coming out from Seattle here to Longview. It's a blessing. So.
Yeah, man, let's go get it. It's a fun adventure. We don't want to leave it in the water, especially since you got a full replacement waiting for you. You just got to ship it in.
Yep.
Hey guys, Isaac's sister Rachel over here just showed up. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you witnessed when this all went down?
Oh boy. So first I called my brother to ask him if he wanted to fly his drone and practice.
Yeah.
And we went to the cemetery, had fun there, brought it here. He got a video of the fountains. Next thing I know, I see the drone in the tree going up and down, and they're freaking out, and they weren't watching, but luckily I saw where it landed. So
okay. So you guys were kind of up where we're standing right now, pretty much. Like,
yeah, we were sitting in the truck.
Just right in the cars back here.
Yeah.
And the tree is right over there.
Yeah.
So you didn't have a very good vantage point as the pilot to really see how close you were to the trees.
No.
Yeah.
And it was in the way where the camera was pointing in the opposite direction.
Yep.
And we mentioned earlier that the little LED lights were kind of flickering, so you probably saw that.
Yeah, I saw the lights going up and down.
But it was still light enough you could see it?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It was crazy.
So were you watching it before you got close to the tree?
Well, I heard the panic, so I looked outside, and that's when I saw it. I'm like, what's going on?
So that farthest tree out there in the branches, and you heard it, and you just kind of saw something kind of like going, and it just went, you saw it splash in the water.
Yep.
Oh.
Thank God she was there, man.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we now have Cody. He's actually here to join us. His buddy here. Tell us, what kind of efforts did you do to try to recover this in the last day or two?
We just got a kayak out, and had some waders on, and
wow.
I bought a gravel hook and was tossing it out there.
Yeah.
Trying to reel it in.
Was it on a rope?
Yeah.
And you're just seeing if you might get lucky.
Yeah, just kind of tossing it and pulling it back, and no luck.
No luck.
Yeah.
But you actually got out there in that cold water a few days ago.
Not too bad in the waders, but they were only hip waders, so I couldn't go very far.
Yeah, it's kind of hard because you can't really see anything.
Yeah.
Well,
definitely.
you guys know exactly how hard it is.
Yeah.
He came out here one day without me too. That's how nice of a guy he is. So.
It looks like you guys broke up a little bit of the ice at that time too.
Yeah, I was throwing big old chunks of dirt on it, frozen dirt to break it out.
It's really thin now. Some of it's even melting, but
Yeah.
you can see a real cleared area right around the tree branches where you guys have been looking.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Hopefully it's right around there.
Just a few more minutes, we'll get out there.
Alrighty.
I'm believing it's like right in there.
Yeah, that's kind of what the GPS is saying.
Yeah. So.
I mean, I'm not in the water yet, but yep.
Yeah, like right in there.
Yeah, that's what it kind of shows on the Google Maps in that general area.
Yeah. Yep.
So if I come in over there, because it's easier getting the water right at that green spot. All right, guys, we got Google Maps with the coordinates loaded there. We're gonna have this iPhone 13 Pro Max on the back of the dive float, and I'll be utilizing that just to see how close we can get. You'll see a lot of trees. We may do a screen image of this that were here at the time when the satellite image was done. They have cleared a lot of that out of here, and we pretty much know from all the first-hand witness accounts that we had earlier pretty much where it went. So we're going to be going right on over there in a little bit. This is the easier access point where we're at right now to get in the water. I'm going to get the scuba gear and let's go get this thing. Ice cutter. I can feel it on my back.
Oh yeah.
Well, somewhere in this area is what the GPS is indicating, so we'll see how that works out.
Yep.
Yay! The SeattleRingHunter! We got it back, bro. The GPS was accurate. It fell in the trees, the last known location, and we got the drone back. It's been in the water, it's a little soggy, but you will be able to recover your insurance, bro.
Oh,
yeah!
Good job, dude. That was unbelievably quick. And
Like I said, sometimes it happens quicker, sometimes it takes a little while.
my heart just dropped, man.
All right, guy.
Thank you so much.
No
Jeff.
problem. We'll wrap up here. Let me get on the water. Woo!
Yes.
All right, thanks.
Oh my God.
Alrighty, guys, you just saw the exciting reveal. It really didn't take. It took a long time to get geared up, as it always does. But like I tell people, hey, you know, all this effort, it's to be able to get it done properly the first time if we can. Not always does that happen, but it did today, and it happened pretty quickly. Well, this is the DJI, which version
Air
is this?
3.
Air 3. So here you go. Woo!
Heck yeah. Jeff did amazing, man.
Yeah,
I
so
recommend him 100%.
I like to say that was really good information for us to know, because we detected that pretty much over the top of the last known GPS as it was falling out of the trees. Those branches back there, if we look, it was kind of bouncing through those branches a little bit. But having that last known GPS, using the iPhone 13 Pro on the Google Maps, I just kind of got in that area. And as I told you before, I'd scanned my DJI drone. I kind of knew what number it would come up on my metal detector.
Right.
So I was kind of hopeful. You never know. It could have been aluminum can, or like I said a few times this morning, there's a lot of pop cans and beer cans, and even the bottle caps and everything else that's metal down there kind of sets off the detector. But we got over the top of it, and
Those
there it
coordinates
is.
were dead accurate, man.
Yeah, right. It
Dude,
basically fell straight down.
Crazy.
Alrighty, guys, we're gonna wrap this up. This is SeattleRingHunter. If you lost anything in Washington State, as always, give me a call, 206-618-8194. If you lost anything in the house, the car, the grass, the sand, or on land or in the water, scuba diving, as you just saw here, I've got those capabilities. And if you're not in the Washington State area, go to the ringfinders.com. Can you share with us what you did to help? How did you find me? Because you're like an hour, almost 2 hours away from me.
Yeah, just went on, hired a diver, and
A Google search?
yeah, Google search. And
Yeah.
I scrolled down, noticed the ring finder, and then said Seattle. I'm like, well, it's probably a good chance. I don't know, you know.
Yeah. And that's
First number I saw, which was a blessing, it was Jeff.
okay.
Yeah.
10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, that's fine. Anytime, guys.
Yeah, I was gonna leave a message, but hey, you answered.
No,
so
no
he's
problem at all.
Reliable.
Yeah, anytime, you know, message me anytime of night. It doesn't bother me, or call me. We'll get something set up. So what I was about to say is the ringfinders.com is a network of independent recovery specialists across the country. We got about 600 to 700 across the U.S. Not everyone's a diver, but like I say before, if you need a diver, call those guys. They probably know who the local diver is if you lost something overboard or off of a dock or some situation like that, or they can help you work with some ideas on how to get your lost items back. With that being said, have a great one, stay safe, and 2024, here we come. Woo! Woo-hoo!
This is your guy right here. Thank you. Thanks, Jeff.
No problem. If you've lost your ring or special item of value, please get in touch with me at the SeattleRingHunter.com as soon as possible so I can arrange to do a search for you.